Today, I'm gonna go over how me and my brother actually used Claude to generate creatives on Higgsfield, which allowed us to hit over $2 million on our current brand together. Me and my brother use long-form native ads, which you guys know about now, and we also create AI video creatives that actually resonate very well with our customer, which also allowed us to scale very high with our store. We like to think that we're actually AI literate, where we know how to use AI properly to actually assist us in terms of marketing. The big thing here, guys, we're not getting AI to completely replace us, because that's just going to lead to shit results. We're getting AI to actually just assist us in marketing instead of just completely taking over. And by taking over, I mean taking over our brain. Now, some more proof of this, we actually have some students that I want to show you guys. They do the exact same things as us. We show them our entire strategies, our entire AI strategies, and how we actually get AI, more specifically Claude, to actually assist us. And you can see here, Jackson, who's been trenching like crazy, he actually hit 2K days very quickly once he hit, and he's now at 3K days, and he could easily be at 5 to 10K days, but he's had stock issues, so he's had to descale and stay at that descale amount until his stock was actually made. Despite the limitations, Jackson has still been able to turn profit at 3K sales a day at around the 3 ROAS and above. He's even done monthly revenue of 25K already. Guys, next month, he is literally getting 70% to 80% profit in return of this monthly recurring revenue, on top of the money that he's already doing daily. He's literally gonna get rich off this product just by being able to actually scale properly with this MRR. Another person I want to show you guys, or people I want to show you guys, is Davin and Perry. Davin is an ex-sales guy, one of the best in the game, just working with very high level people in terms of sales. And Perry is actually a clothing brand owner that runs a very successful clothing brand, and they both want to turn over into ecom / dropshipping to see what they can do. And they actually hit a product with us and was able to scale to 145K a month. If you guys want to see more referrals, literally check the video right before this one. I show you guys some other people that actually was able to hit with our methods. And keep in mind, all of these guys are using AI and their personal AI methods to actually reach this goal of actually making money in ecom. But yeah, with that being said, guys, the main thing that me and my brother do once again is actually long form natives on top of actually making AI video ads with Higgsfield. And the way that we actually get Higgsfield to do it is by prompting it with Claude. All of these photos here are from my Higgsfield. These are from failed product tests and just me just fucking around and seeing what I can make. These look very real. These look like real photos. Some of them, obviously, you guys may be able to tell that they're a little bit AI, but to the people that you're selling, they're not going to be able to tell in terms of their, in terms of when they view long form native ads. Now, in this video, I'm going to go over simply how we actually use Claude to generate images on Higgsfield, which then you can also use to generate videos on Seedance, which is also on Higgsfield. But if you want to go fully in depth as to how to make these insane AI videos that look very realistic, you can actually check out my brother's video, Justin. He made a very good video on how to make a fully AI creative that looks very real and that is just overall very high quality. And he does the same thing here, where he provides prompts to actually go on Claude, which then actually will create a prompt for Higgsfield. Here's a quick example of what my brother made, just so I can show you guys, because I showed you guys what the native images look like.
So it was a pill that contained diclopanthenol, which pretty much just makes your body more receptive to muscle gain.
That's like a natural supplement, right?
Yeah, I actually have it on me right now if you want to see it.
Yeah, let's see it.
Once a day.
Interesting. So you just take one a day?
Yeah, once a day, and basically the main ingredient inside it.
But yeah, guys, pretty fucking insane. A ton of you guys that are targeting people that are a bit older are gonna eat that up. They're gonna believe that 100%. But yeah, with that being said, let's get straight into it. So I'm on Claude over here. Claude is the main thing that we use. I'm just gonna go over my prompts and how I actually got it to specifically make things from Higgsfield. Now, I'm not going to provide you guys a whole prompt doc, but I am going to show you guys a quick sneak peek of something that me and my brother have been working very hard on. So this is our personal Scale Society prompt doc. Scale Society is actually our Discord that we have, which we have a ton of members that are active. Check it out in my description below. This doc we only provide to students. However, we are consistently working on it. We do plan on actually launching modules and the school to actually show you guys how to use AI properly for dropshipping in 2026. This is the most modern way to actually implement AI into your e-com store. But as you can see here, we got a shit ton of ways to use AI and a shit ton of prompts to actually get really good results in terms of building your store and building your marketing funnels. So join the Discord, keep a lookout for that, because we're probably launching not that far from now. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I prompted and my mindset going into these prompts, instead of just kind of giving you guys like a brain dead prompt doc where you guys can copy and paste, because this can be something that actually allows you to learn a little bit of AI literacy. So first here, I say, hi Claude, I want you to create me a prompt for Higgsfield. just giving it context, I'm going to be using Higgsfield. I tell it the goal is to create a realistic image and that the image should look like it was actually taken on an iPhone camera. And then I tell it why that I want it to look like it was taken on an iPhone camera. I say this is used to make next level realism for these photo generations. Please ensure that this prompt is long and detailed. You can make this as long as you want. Just make sure that it accomplishes what I want and make sure it just makes it look like a realistic iPhone quality image. As you can see here, I am bringing up the realistic iPhone quality image thing a lot, and it's because I really want that quality so that it can come out like this, just so it looks very realistic, that it looks very much so like a native ad. And then I say, please make me a prompt that accomplishes this. And then at this point, you're gonna implement every single thing that you want in terms of the image generation. So for me, I decided to pretend that I am selling an acne product to maybe people around 25 years old with acne. So I said right here, a woman taking a photo of herself, she's looking at the camera, semi-worried, she has a large amount of acne on her face. I want the environment to be a bathroom, make this woman around 25 years old, make her look pretty because I want engagement, make sure she has no makeup on. Just a very simple yet very specific way to describe what I want out of this image generation. And Claude is gonna create me this entire prompt right here, which I straight up just pasted into Higgsfield, and it created me this. Quick little tidbits here. The bottom row here is made out of Nano Banana Pro, and the top row here is made out of ChatGPT Image 2. So as you can see, they both look realistic. They're both perfectly fine. However, GPT Image version 2 is gonna give you a slight little bit of more realism. However, that is up to you based on how much you think these credits are worth. Nano Banana 2, if I want 4 image generations, it's gonna cost me 6 credits on Higgsfield. But if I want GPT Image 2, it's gonna cost me fucking 28 credits, a shit ton of credits. That is based off if you want that little bit extra bit of realism and quality, but I honestly still use Nano Banana Pro or Nano Banana 2. It's very good. It accomplishes exactly what I need. But as you can see here, ChatGPT Image 2.0 does a very good job of creating that realism. This looks like a real photo. Some people might not even be able to tell that it's AI, even though they're not like 40 years old. But yeah, guys, it's literally that easy. The next thing that I decided to do in relation to these long form native ads is actually make an image with kind of just like what someone would use if they had acne. So I said after that prompt, can you now make me another prompt? Keep in mind, I don't have to say the whole thing again because Claude's gonna have context as to what I'm trying to accomplish here. I just have to change the exact idea that I want. Right here, as you can see, can you now make me another prompt where it's a bathroom jar full of real life name brand acne products? It should look obsessively full. So the desire would be wanting to finally have something actually work. And the angle that we actually use to show that desire is often mentioning, oh fuck, it's fucking mosquito. The angle that we use to actually present, that is often just talking about all the things that that person has tried but hasn't worked. This is a great way to show the real unique mechanism of the problem and then showing the unique mechanism of your product to kind of show how to solve that unique mechanism of the problem. Claude did an amazing job creating me this whole prompt here, which once again, I literally pasted it into Higgsfield here. I set it to 2K quality. I set it to a 1:1 image. I do 4 batch sizes and it created me this. This is Nano Banana Pro right here. It does an amazing job. As you can see, all the words are very much not AI slop. And then this is ChatGPT Image 2. I'm gonna be honest, ChatGPT Image 2 is slightly better now. As you can see here, this just looks a little bit more realistic in my opinion. But yeah, look at that. That is a scroll stopping image that looks very much like a real life photo from someone's camera roll. And that is exactly what a native image should look like. That's literally all I do in order to create these images. If you wanted to, you can literally provide Claude this photo on their Seedance video app, and you can get it to pretty much do whatever you want, whether you want them to say something, whether you want them to touch their face. You can get it to do anything now with Seedance 2.0. And the way you're going to accomplish that is by literally telling Claude to just make you a prompt again. The whole point of this video is to pretty much just tell you that, hey, use Claude to make a prompt for Higgsfield and it will just generate pretty much anything you want as long as you can describe it very well. Once again, if you want to see more about making video creatives, check out my brother's video in my description below. It is a very good video. He does a very good job explaining this. He has a very in-depth prompt system to actually accomplish this. And yes, he also uses Claude to generate stuff on Higgsfield. If you guys need access to these tools, check out Luxury Extras, link in my description below, where you get access to all of these dropshipping apps. You got Claude in here, you got ChatGPT in here, you got Higgsfield image generation, you got Runaway Seedance 2.0 generation, you got things from like market research, like SimilarWeb. The biggest thing that we use is SimilarWeb because that shit is expensive to use in the way that you can use it on luxury tools. Obviously, you can use the free version, but that's very limiting. As you can see right here, This is the actual version of SimilarWeb that you want, so you can actually change the date and see the difference in terms of visitors. This is like $400 if you actually want it monthly, but with $30 you can use it on Higgsfield. It's amazing for validating products. You got things like GetHookd, AdSpy, PP ads. You got everything pretty much that you would essentially kind of need for dropshipping at one price. Check that out in my description below if you need that. I get a good amount of DMs from people that are actually getting sales asking for a better supplier. I highly recommend you check out Commercive. They're an American 3PL and fulfillment service. The best part about Commercive for me is that it feels like you're actually working with someone rather than just being like a client to a Chinese person. Plus, being able to communicate better is just like a very important thing in terms of business, especially when you do business online. But yeah, if you're actually getting consistent sales, check out Commercive. They can probably give you cheaper COGS, and you can start shipping straight out of a US warehouse, which is also a humongous plus as well. But yeah, that's literally it for the video, guys. Very simple, very straightforward. This is literally all we used in order to generate images like this for our long form native ads. But yeah, go play around with it. Using Claude right now is absolutely a game changer for dropshipping, as long as you can do it properly, as long as you don't go into it thinking it's going to replace your marketing brain, and you actually go into it thinking that it's going to assist you. Because guys, it was able to create all these realistic looking images and these images that I'm showing you here. However, obviously it is done with my own brain. Thank you guys for watching the video. Peace out.